Welcome back to Digi Bros, everybody.
We're back.
Here's a question somebody asked on a video the other day. How much, or does Victor watch much anime?
Ah, yeah. Saw that. Do I?
I think so.
By standards of people who watch a lot of anime, do I watch a lot of anime,
yes, without question.
Okay.
I think you watch more than the average person who considers himself an anime fan by quite a bit. I actually don't think there's a large group of people who actually watch current season shows, and among those, I think there's a very small group that keeps up with more than like 3.
Of course.
And those people are the ones who live on or live with, like, all they do is watch anime, and that's all they do in their spare time. Like Hope.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was supposed to fucking get that old woman to observe the rod. I ain't fucking. Jesus! I got the horse charm. The fuck? All right. Continue.
Yeah. It was an interesting question. Like, I think of myself sometimes as like, people always say like, "Oh my God, you watch so much anime! Like, I can't believe how many anime you've seen." But like, man, I've been watching it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like,
You've had many a year to watch a lot of anime.
I mean, like, there's times where it's like, yeah, I did just watch all 112 episodes of YuYu Hakusho. So, like, yeah, I watched a lot of anime this month, and I will watch a lot more this month. And, like, yeah, I watched all of the Nanoha franchise. That was quite a bit of anime. So, like, because it's my job now, I do watch a fair deal of it. But I've never thought of myself as someone who watches, like, as much as other people do, like, in terms of regularity. Like, if you're watching all the, like, shows in a new season, if you're watching like 10 to 20 shows, that's 10 episodes of anime every week, so that's 40 in a month at least, and there are plenty of months where I don't watch 40 episodes of anime, unless I'm covering a long series or something. I just feel like my anime list is as long as it is because I've been watching for so long. Yeah. And, I became an anime fan in 2001. Yeah. I've had a My Anime List account since 2007.
Jesus. And you actually updated it. Mine would be pretty long if I updated it.
Yeah, you can
go look at all the anime I watched 5 years ago if you want. Literally, I don't think it's been since high school that I updated it.
Victor, literally, anytime you want.
Oh, God.
We can update your Mal. I'll help you through it. I am way down. Everybody uses it now, man. Boyd keeps up with his Mal.
I think Hope's kept up with her list.
Yeah, I don't think she does.
She used to. For a long time.
Anyway, you gotta catch up your Mal.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also I watch a lot of shorts. So like when you see a huge number of completed, like probably 100 of them are like music videos and short films. Like because I'll go out and actively seek out like random short films
just to boost your count so you can be the coolest guy.
No, usually because they're interesting. They're always like way different from other stuff. Like there was a period where I watched like all of Studio 4C's shorts. Like when I'm doing like a wrap up of the year, I'll watch all the shorts that came out that year, or like just find like cool animation on the Sakuga Boru and be like, where did this come from? Oh, it came from some music video. All right, I'll watch that.
Dope.
So there's a lot of fucking shorts, and that's why my total time watched has always been relatively lacking compared to, like, there's people who have half as many completed anime as I do and more time watched.
Dude, I got a cat.
Because they've seen a lot of, like, long form anime. I'm about to hit, in the next probably month, I will hit 200 days of watched anime according to Mal. And
you've watched almost as much anime as Shade has played Minecraft.
And
possibly
Shade claims that he's never played as much Minecraft as we think he has.
What was the game he had played the most on?
It's World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
He claims that WoW is like by far his biggest hours.
I don't understand how he has the most hours on WoW.
He says it's WoW and then Dark Souls and then Terraria and then Minecraft.
It seems like he plays Terraria and Minecraft like so much more.
I mean, he hasn't played Minecraft in years.
Yeah, I mean, but when he was playing it,
right. I don't know. Maybe we just saw more of it. But he claims that WoW and Dark Souls are the most he's played of a game, and then Terraria is like very close up there. But anyways, not relevant.
Yeah.
What I'm excited about is not hitting 200 days. I'm excited about Finding All Blue.
What?
It's a One Piece reference.
Oh.
All Blue is the ocean where
Okay.
every kind of fish exists. On my anime list, then when you have maxed out the bar, that's like, it's basically comparing you against everybody else. And the bars turn into a big solid blue bar that goes all the way across when you've got like the most in that category. So my completed, on hold, dropped, and total entries have long been solid blue bars.
Yes.
But my time hasn't been. Because again, I watch so many shorts.
That's true.
That like my completed list doesn't like, because most people
they watch all of Naruto and Bleach.
Yeah,
so
if you've seen all of Naruto and Bleach or in One Piece, then you've probably got more time watched.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that is so fucking insane that you've seen so much shit. And
dude,
you don't have
YuYu Hakusho became I think it was the 5th anime I've ever seen more than 100 episodes of.
Yeah.
And this is counting. I count Dragon Ball Z.
Just makes me give perspective on how much fucking
how
shit
long
these people have
spend
sat
watching,
through.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
There's like 6,500 episodes of One Piece now.
Yes.
I have seen. I've written myself down for having seen all of Dragon Ball Z, which is 270. I think I've seen every episode, like individually,
Maybe
not
as a
in
kid,
order.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen. I mean, I know what happens in like every
Yeah.
episode of DBZ. Maybe not like all of the Vegeta arc, but I've rewatched enough episodes enough times that I counted it as okay. I've seen all of DBZ.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing.
So, I've got DBZ marked. Definitely seen over 100 episodes, if not at least rewatched over 100 episodes. I've got Pokemon marked as having seen all of the original show, which goes up through Orange Islands. Even if I haven't seen all of the episodes, I've rewatched them countless times. So, Pokemon is my number 2.
Yeah.
Then there's Ranma 1/2, which was 160 episodes, and I marathoned all of it a couple years ago. Gintama, which I've seen 160 episodes of.
Yeah.
And YuYu Hakusho, which is 112 episodes. And that's all the anime I've seen over 100 episodes of. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Marked as 100, but I've actually only seen the first like 60 or so. I just have seen them several times.
Yeah.
And if I ever finish Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm marking it as rewatched the whole show, which is what I did with YuYu Hakusho. Like after I finished it, I marked it as having rewatched it once, because I'm confident I've seen over 112 episodes before watching the show all over again. Like, because I saw, like, the Spirit Detective arc, I've definitely seen every episode like 3 or 4 times, because they would rerun them all the time, you know. They would, like, they'd play it at, you know, at midnight.
We would
and then
always
at 3
watch the
a.m.
second showing.
Yeah, we would
were kids.
rewatch the second showing of most shows, and then like they also reran the whole arc again. So like,
yeah.
So like with same with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen the first 60 episodes probably 3 times. So like, as far as I'm concerned, if I ever finish it, I've rewatched it. But yeah, that's not a lot of shows I've seen more than 100 episodes of.
Yeah.
Like compared to anyone who's like, if you watch Naruto, or if you've seen all of the original Dragon Ball, which I don't think I marked myself as completed on, if you've seen Bleach, One Piece, Fairy Tail is well over 100 episodes. That's pretty popular.
Lord.
I'm sure like Magi will probably get there eventually, maybe. I don't know if that's still running actually.
I think it's over.
I don't know how long the seasons were though.
I don't know.
Detective Conan has like 1,000 episodes
Billions.
or some shit.
So many episodes. Just leagues and leagues of episodes.
There's Inuyasha. If you've seen all of Inuyasha, you've seen more than 100 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's
Quite
a
a
lot
few.
of these really long shows, and my attention span doesn't last long enough.
Yeah.
You know, like, I was surprised.
It's a miracle we made it through Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter, that was the 6th one. Thank you for suddenly, like, bringing that up. I knew there was something I was missing.
Somehow
Hunter
it didn't register in my mind that you hadn't mentioned it.
Yeah. That's the number 6. So, yeah, there's 6 total shows I've seen over 100 episodes of. There's a few that I'd like to. I mean, I want to finish Legend of the Galactic Heroes. That's like 112. It's something like that.
Something like it.
trying to think of any others that I like really want to. I mean, I want to catch up on Gintama, which will involve watching another 100 episodes.
Yes. Quite length.
Yes, length.
Very long.
Very long. Very great.
I haven't seen a lot of.
I got a long dong. Long dong schlong.
Oh, it's
You've seen probably over 100 episodes of Hajime no Ippo. Yeah.
Holy shit, you're right. I keep forgetting the first season was like 75 episodes. It's probably like 125.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
That's another one I really want to watch all of.
Oh, yeah.
We watched the first
Be a breeze.
16 episodes, probably.
And then we just stopped watching it. We should get back to it.
Well, you had shit to do.
I guess.
You were like, oh, I'm
Ain't that
busy.
the shit that happens?
If you want to watch it, man, anytime.
Anytime.
What's that from?
It's from one of the stupid.
Oh, feel free to lead anytime.
Yes. Oh man, I was watching that the other day too.
Oh my god, Kajito-kun is just the
Yes.
greatest. Rewatching Fingers Around My Dick.
Why would I want this?
Man, this was the most excited I've been about anime in forever. Me and Victor, I got all buttered up and ready. Like I finished off the Chapter Black arc of YuYu Hakusho, and the next episode was gonna be the one that Fingers Around My Dick was based off of.
Yes.
And so like,
it was very, very
I
good.
held off. I went to bed. I made sure I got Victor. I amazingly got drunk really quick before watching that episode, and fucking
real quick.
It was magical, dude. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Very quick.
Probably the hardest I've laughed and most satisfied I've been watching anime in quite some time. And I never forgot the stench. The same stench of rotting fingers around my dick that came out of your mouth when you got your mouth around my dick.
That's some mouth on you!
I don't know about you, Hokushin, but nothing gets on my nerves more than fingers around my dick. Dude, that... Not only was that episode 100 times better because of that video, because that would have been the most boring exposition episode in the show, but Hokushin as a character, I just loved him.
He had one line.
No, you're thinking of Toho.
Yes,
Toho said no.
No.
Hokushin,
one line of the episode.
Because basically those guys train Yusuke, like they take him to the demon world and they become like his teachers, and he like trains with them for a year, and so like they all become like his best pals basically, but like they're just generic old bald dudes, and like they don't really have a lot of lines. They're just kind of there, and like Hokushin is like totally old man moe kind of thing.
Oh,
like,
God.
So I was just like, Hokushin is my best fucking friend. Like, and he totally wouldn't have been if not for that video. I would have never given him a second thought because he's just some dude. But like, the fact that I Hokushin am an S class just made it perfect for me.
It was very beautiful.
You are an S class?
No.
No. They must be kicking out all the rejects then. No. She got the spiritual presence of a piece of gum. No. Don't be rude, Toho.
Oh.
There's the other guy who only had one line. You needn't hurry. Take the time.
Yes.
I think he said 2 or 3 things.
This is true.
Toho literally says no, and that's it for the whole show. You see him around.
I see.
He
had one line.
I think he might actually. Maybe he says like one more thing, like a kind of thing like that. But like, yeah, those 3 guys are around, but Hokushin's the only one who ever talks.
Awesome.
At length. It's great. It's great.
Wonderful.
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 Wonderful. We're at that
wonderful.
point. It's getting to be about that time.
I like how we're both leaning into the mic to do this like it's quiet, and I look over and it's just nothing but clipped audio.
That was the idea.
Like super clipped audio.
It's clipped,
wonderful.
Ah, man, I feel like I had something else to talk about earlier today, but I don't know.
Is the speakers clipped?
Yeah.
Turn that bitch up.
Some deep shit.
Deep shit.
Deep shit. I'm in deep shit now.
Deep shit 9. Cat shit 1. Anybody remember Cat shit 1?
Whoa.
You should all watch it if you haven't seen it.
Whoa.
Do you remember Cat shit 1?
Yeah, I just saw some gifs of it on Tumblr.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh.
That's weird.
It's very random.
You know, there's like this 90s revival thing going on in anime. people are attributing it to like the success of JoJo. You know, popular. Well, the most popular arc was from the 90s, and it's had this new adaptation that's doing really well that everybody loves. And you know, Mappa just suddenly does Ushio and Tora.
Yeah. Out
of nowhere. You know, with Masao Maruyama.
We're running in the 90s now.
Masao Maruyama was like, yeah, I really love these 90s Nekketsu manga. I want to do more of them. And he said he wanted to do Shaman King, though who knows if he'll actually do it.
Yeah.
And then today there was a trailer for a new 3x3 Eyes anime.
What?
You ever seen any of that?
I've heard. I know it exists.
I've got the DVDs of the OVA. They made like a 7-episode OVA in the like early 90s.
And now they'll do FLCL, and we'll all burn in hell and cry.
Yeah, what the hell? That's not even 90s.
I know. But isn't it just the most terrifying thought?
I mean, I just don't get what they're like. Are they? I think it was just speculation, anyways, that they were gonna make a new show.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna.
Why would they do that exactly?
It's just
doesn't make any sense.
It's not a show that you can remake.
Exactly.
It's like one guy's passion project type show. You know, like
the fucking old OVA was like 6 episodes.
What would it be if like Kazuya Tsurumaki wasn't directing it? Or...
All I've said is they're gonna remake it, and Kante's gonna be CG, and it's gonna be the death of anime.
If that's true, then anime will officially be killed.
It will be the death of anime. God fucking damn it!
Anime got killed.
Fucking statue.
Yeah, that would piss me off really bad.
Yeah.
But it's production IG.
Yay.
They
do Psychopaths?
Yeah.
Aren't they, you know, running that franchise into the ground now?
They didn't make Psychopaths
just like they did with
though.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
I see.
They gave it off to Tatsunoko.
They gave it
That's
away.
Why it was shit.
They gave it away to be fucked by some other company.
They made the movie, which was okay.
Yeah. What the fuck, Link? Ah, fuck this. I don't care. I don't care about the heart piece.
Oh, man.
Get the fuck out of here. Look, I bribed you into doing another episode because I thought we'd get to the dungeon fast, but we're not. It's going to take a long time.
Why aren't we getting to the dungeon fast?
Because it turns out I have to travel the world and find these owl statues to collect the different pieces of the notebook so I can create the sky cannon.
Alright, guys. Next time on Digi
Bros,
we'll do more of this game.
Probably.
Well, definitely. Oh, wait, before we go. This is now, I think maybe as of this episode, if not the previous one, the longest Digibro series ever.
Whoa!
I believe we're on episode 5.
That's crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're definitely well past the...
It's felt like it's rushed by much faster than Dark Souls did.
Yeah.
That felt like it took for
probably
fucking ever.
Probably because we knew, like we were paying more attention to the game because it was like frustrating and stressful.
I don't know. I just have such a good time playing this game.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, jeepity boop.
All right, everybody, that's it.
Digibro.
Jeepity boop.